Now, Sitebulb, I really like what it does here, which is that projects contain audits, which means we set up a project name. So we'll just call this Candor because we're going to audit our own website, and we give the start URL. And Sitebulb does some initial checks as soon as you do that, just making sure it can access the site. But what I like is that if we do multiple audits of this site, they will all be stored within this one project. So it's a really cool way. If you are working on a site over a period of weeks or months, you can go back, see previous audits, see what's changed, and really mark your progress. Now, as we can, and as we did in Screaming Frog, we need to select our user agent. So this is what we're telling the website in terms of who we are and what agent we're using. Now, we've discussed before about the advantages of setting things like Googlebot as our user agent to make sure we get the exact thing that Google's going to see. But Sitebulb is warning us up here very cleverly that it's detected that this website, our Candor website, is delivered using Cloudflare. So Cloudflare is a service, like a content distribution network. It's like a front end basically for our website where it's delivered. Now, one of the things that Cloudflare can do is if you crawl the site and say you are Google, it can kind of check your IP address and work out if you are who you say you are, if you are actually coming from Google. And if you are telling fibs about where you're from, it can block pages from you. So in this case, as Sitebulb is saying, you either need to get your IP whitelisted with Cloudflare, or the other option is if you know the site won't respond differently depending to if you're Google or not, you can just crawl with the Sitebulb user agent.